In this episode, you are successful if... Gotta watch, gotta listen. I can't tell you right now. I don't have time. Just go for it. I'll tell you. Just give me a second.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Test Ickles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 585 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular broadcast, gamecast, pumpcast, yokecast, swolecast, international cast, review cast, coffee cast, haircast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps, Everest and K2 flexing on you, and today we are getting yoked from our head to our feet, because Papa Swole loves to go balls deep. Ba-ba! Knowledge fisting and knowledge nukes raining from the skies. Heaven! Watch out for the gains, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for the gains. Papa Swole making sick fucking gains in this house. That's what happens on a dark roast. Happy coffee day. It's Tuesday. I hope you watched yesterday's episode about fucking motivation. Fucking motivation, because motivation will betray you yesterday. And that segues into today's episode. You are successful if... You are successful if... And of course, I will get into that in a moment. So thank you so much for watching on Facebook and YouTube. And if you are listening to the podcast on SoundCloud or iTunes, remember, you can get every single episode, SoundCloud or iTunes, and catch Papa Swole on the road, in the car, in the gym. So you can catch it there too. So thank you so much for listening on the podcast. Today's community comment of the day, episode 485, what it says up there. It's another Facebook review, and this one is from Melissa May. So thank you so far. Let's see what she says. I mean, maybe she hates Papa Swole. This one's from Melissa May, and it's a Facebook review. So those of you that have not yet clicked reviews on Facebook and dropped Papa Swole some stars in a review, I would much appreciate that. So you can get on that after this episode. And Melissa says, "Love Dash." Who's Dash? Who's that? That's Papa Swole's name. Love Dash. He is real and to the point. I am part of Swolenormous X, and it is awesome. He brings a wealth of knowledge and experiences, but also has credentials. True story. The fitness industry is full of a lot of bullshit, and it's nice to see someone who genuinely cares. Yes, I agree. It is nice to see someone who genuinely fucking cares, and that's why I do the things that I do. That's why I do the phone calls. That's why I love getting this feedback from those out there, those of you like Melissa that's part of Swolenormous X, that's part of the private community, that's part of all of this. And I do care, and I want to help you. That's why a lot of times I'll get fucking angry, and I'll swear, and I'll be like, stop fucking eating bad shit, because it's sometimes, and most of the time, it's that simple. It's that simple. It's just simply fucking doing certain things. I'm not going to sell you a goddamn powder, but I'm going to fucking help you with training videos and fucking programs and yoga classes. And that's why this episode and all the episodes of the Daily Swole, sponsored by Swolenormous X. And that's what Melissa was referring to. And Swolenormous X, if you have not yet checked it out, enrollment is currently closed, but you can put your name and email down. You'll be notified instantly when it opens again. And Swolenormous X is where I have my entire 90-day Dash program. We also have an entire community forum where we discuss, we interact, and I also do phone calls with members and stuff like that. In addition to that, you have weekly, not monthly, not yearly, weekly new training videos, new master classes, and full yoga classes every single week, in addition to other lesson packs and stuff that are available that are released periodically throughout the year. So thank you so much for all of those members. Thank you so much for all of you that are getting involved with Swolenormous X. And let's continue with the gain train. Today's episode 585 of the Swole. You are successful if you are happy. Oh, that's so lovely, Papa Swole. Yo, you say the sweetest things. No, you are successful if is not like what I'm going to answer. I'm not going to answer you are successful when. I want you to think about what that means. You are successful if, and it's on your terms. That's the phrase. What gauges and what determines whether or not you have success in your fitness? What determines that? What is the determining factor that makes you feel like a success? I feel like a success. I'm not trying to measure my followers. I'm not trying to measure, social media numbers. It's always nice when they go up because I know people are watching and people are engaged and that you're commenting. That's why I love it when you comment and you share, because I know you're spreading the message and you love what I'm saying and I'm hitting the right nerve and I'm getting my point across and I'm getting all of you involved. That's what it means to me. But it's not about the actual digit. It's about the impact. And you are successful. You are successful when you come to the realization, you come to grips with your mortality, with the concept that fitness is life, when it becomes intertwined with who you are, not a determining factor in your self-value. It's going to help keep yourself healthier longer, but it's not going to be the determining factor of who you are as a person and how valuable you are to those around you and to this earth. That's where the disconnect comes from the industry, and I talked about that in a couple episodes ago. That's where the separation between the real industry selling you something and the reality of the situation is that we are all going to be alive for a lot longer. It's a drop in the it's a drop in the glass. It's a drop in the ocean when it comes to the age of the universe and all that. We're not going that direction with this, but we have a lot more life to live. Most of us are going to live at least our entire lifetime again, and maybe twice over. If you're in your 20s or 30s, you might live 3 times as long as you've already lived, 60, 90, who knows, maybe 100. So there's a lot more life to live. What kind of life is that going to be? Is it going to be determined on your six-pack? Is it going to be determined on whether or not you have fat around your stomach? Look, not everyone's destined to be shredded and muscular. Not everyone has the genetics. Not everyone has the discipline. Not everyone goes the same path and really learns and practices and applies. Not everyone's going to have that. That's why we all look different. That's why we all look different. Not everyone's going to get what the other person has. Not all of us are going to make the same amount of money. Not all of us are going to have the same amount of children. Not all of us are going to have, the same amount of gains, the same amount of hair, the same amount of beard, if at all. Not all of us are fucking men. Some of us are women. Yes, there's a lot of, some of us are women. Some of you. I'm not a woman. I got a long beard for a woman. But that's the point, fam. Really, that's the point. That's the point. The point is, this goes far beyond fitness. It goes far beyond the aesthetics. It goes far beyond the program design. It goes far beyond all of that. But it does not go far beyond us and this community. And that's why I cherish Swolenormous X. That's why I cherish this community and the entire Swolenormous nation. That's why that is important. And that's why having each other, and that's why understanding who you are and making that mental shift between what your goals are on paper, the weight loss, like the digits, the numbers, and then applying that and reversing it and putting all that energy into you living a more fit, a more a higher quality of life. That is the game changer. That's the shift, and that's what can really make a massive difference when it comes to all aspects of your wellness, your family, those around you, everyone. So keep that in mind. And thank you, everyone, for joining me for 585. Drop some comments below. What was your shifting point when it comes to your fitness and your health? What did you shift? What changed for you when you came in contact with some of this material and when you applied this information? What shifted for you when you changed your mindset? What was it? Was there a single moment? Was there a single moment that kind of hit you upside the head and like, man, I got to change things? Or was it just a gradual shift as you got older and you realized what was most important in your life? So drop a comment below. Really appreciate that. And if you have not yet checked out Swolenormousx.com, my private fitness university, please go to Swolenormousx.com and put your name and email, lock it in, enter your name and email, and you will be notified instantly when enrollment for my private university opens again. And that's where my full 90-day Dash program is: weekly training videos, lessons, master classes, and weekly yoga classes, plus the entire Swolenormous community. It's tight-knit group. It's awesome. Full forums there. So that's where you will not fall off the wagon. You will get constantly updated information, all the latest, greatest, and direct access to all of my intellect and training and expertise right there in Swolenormous X private access, streaming, super fast, streaming HD video, and all that good stuff. So please check it out. Put your name and email on the list, and you will be notified when enrollment opens. I'll see all of you tomorrow for episode 586 of the most muscular Swolecast in the realm, because I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Tomorrow, 586. Peace McGee's, Deuce Magoose, Papa Swolio, out.